Previously on Final Fantasy XIV DawnTrail. Ooh, this nice song again.
This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawnservent.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
Alrighty, so let's get right back into the story goodness. So, I think right now we're trying to focus on the problems that's going on with the train here. Apparently the choo-choo done gone cuckoo, so we gotta fix the problem. Or no, there was like a big bang or something that happened, and we gotta fix it. One with nature. Aaronville is eager to be off in the... oh, here we go again. Trying to pronounce these things. Come, let's follow Walika? Okay. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, but you can still see it from the outside. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself. Though, if you peek through the windows, you can probably catch a glimpse of... enough jabbering, Shinza. Thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do, so let's get to it. Well, see you later. You couldn't just finish that thought real quick and then take off? I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. It's on the way after all. Wish you could have finished that thought at least. Sounds like Ant wants to do tank farming? Tank farming? Like working on my tank? The curl. Oh, the curl doing tank farming for the mounts. Oh yeah, the Dark Knight one has that. I do want that. I actually do. I need to work on that now that you mentioned that. Oh. Wait, this place looks just like the trolley in Shadowbringers. The little trolley at location. They definitely had to do this on purpose. I must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods throughout the wilds now. Right. Mewasan should be the northeast of here. Let's continue on. Okay. Oh, I can actually fight one. But aren't they running low on them? Well, it's seen some nonsense, so let's take it out of its misery. Oh, and we got a chunk of meat. Sorry, buddy. Let me. Oh, I was gonna try to look at those eyes. Oh well. I'm not ruining the wildlife. I took it out of its misery. You seen its eyes? It looked like it was seeing some stuff. Look, there's more of them, but I'm not gonna bother with it. They need to capture them anyways. Make sure they're well tamed. 300 south. We might be able to grab that real quick. There's a Fates with one big one that makes funny grunts. Oh, then I have to do that one at some point. That's just your basic little scorpion. Nah. Okay, southwest. I think that must have passed it at some point. South. There it is. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Wow, actually, look at this environment while we're at it. The death of you. They definitely made these zones bigger. Oh, that's one of those earthworms. What is that? Alright, I'm not gonna keep getting distracted. We're almost to the objective. Oh, this is more Native American-like. This area is. What a lovely melody. Not everyone will agree to that. Oh. Oh, actually to him. It's a big flute. Okay. Such a beauty. I know more than a few gleaners who would love to explore this land. Ah, there you are. The villagers are just up ahead. Truth be told, I'd never had a direct dealings with the people of the Mawatsan, but I do know that their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. Oh, I need to go attune to that. Ah, such lovely clean air. It feels like a treat after the overpowering of ceruleum at the springs. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. I'm glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. Greetings, travelers, and welcome. I am Hawato, chief of the Mawatsan, and this is my son, Shapato. Hey, what's up? A pleasure to meet you. I thank you for the warm welcome and apologize for our sudden intrusion. I am Walwalika, station master of the Jactoral railing. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks and required timber to make repairs. This is Anthony in Aaronville, who has volunteered to assist us with the restoration effort. Yep. You've a most curious air about you, of soil, steel, tan leather, and the finest hint of fair winds blown from a distant shore, though I know not where. I gather you are not from these lands. I hail from Eosia. I'm a traveler of the star. I actually like that one. Yeah. Truly, I would love to know more of you and the lands you have seen. I'm told you people hold your traditions in the highest, yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well? Of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her lands and her children. The Hetsu, in particular, have done much to guide our way of life. Where to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads, the Hetsu teach us all things and more. And it is for that reason I believe that we are attuned to the shifting winds around us. See, that word, Hetsu, it means leader of souls, in the Hetsaru tongue, does it not? It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetsu among the Hetsaru. Here we look to the Ranique for guidance. The crazy boars, not boars, but the crazy buffaloes y'all seen with these eyes, they seen some stuff. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of ether rites, while we are committed to our traditions, this does not mean we reject all outside influences. That said, there are certain things that gives us pause. Excuse me. We will furnish you with the timber you require. But first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge in us in a discussion. We'd be glad to, of course. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come such a long way, and my son is always so delighted to hear their tales. Now, if you will follow me. Wiggling those ears. You could tell he's very excited. He was wiggling his ears and all that. Gave the little stance. Alright, well, hold on. I gotta go and grab this. Oh. Now, to continue. Say, do you like to hunt? And what weapons do you like to use? All of them. If they follow the Renique with the reasons, it makes sense that they would live in tents that can be broken down and transported easily. Oh, you know, that does make sense. The tent is made with the hide and bones of Renique. I wonder what else they are used for here. Best thing about kitties is their ears wiggles. Do real cats actually do that? I never own a cat, so I don't know. But speak frankly, we feared the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Renique have made the potential for danger plain. As you may have heard, their temperament has become erotic of late. No, they tilt and turn, but no wiggle. Oh, well, that still counts. The stableman near Hatsuwahi mentioned that. Do you know what has caused this? What has caused this? We have our suspicions, since others were drawn to this land by Ceruleum. Solani has undergone a transformation. And the railroads are a part of that. Strong and resilient as they may seem, Renique are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through the plains may well cause them distress. As my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, but in this, we can't help but worry. Understandably, I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hisara, but all of Soloni. Perhaps we should bring it to the attention of the Val Kahona. Val Kahona, you say? We know him only through rumors, but he is apparently how? Shall I put this? Hard-headed and aloof. His values technological advancement and efficiency to the detriment of all else. Mind your tongue, Geppetto. Well, there's a grain of truth to the rumors. He is not nearly as bad as they make him out to be. That's definitely true. His journey has changed him for the better. He's a bit awkward, so he tends to get misunderstood. He's a passionate man who cares for his people like his sister. Ooh. Oh, yes. I gotta go with that one. Is that so? That is certainly a side of him we weren't aware of. Anthony fought besides Val Kahona in the right of secession. I take his word over rumors. You took part in the right of secession? You're that close to the Dawnservents? I was grateful for any help, but I had no idea I recruited a bona fide hero. Yeah, it's okay. The secession of Dawnservants fills us with the uncertainty for the future, but there is clearly much we do not know. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared, as the background looks very scary. No, we must open our hearts and minds that we might see Val Kohana for who he truly is. Do you think we might visit someday? Just as his father offered us guidance, I'm hopeful that he will do the same. Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concerns. I'm glad we can speak. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Please, take all that you require. We're terribly grateful. I promise we'll keep the Renique foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad. And if needs be, we'll seek Val Kohana counsels. My thanks again for your time and timber. We shall endeavor to return the favor. Hope to see you again soon. Darren, you'll come back, won't you? There's so much I'd like to know about the lands beyond Taral. Yeah, maybe one day. We must talk again soon. Next time, perhaps on a hunt together? Oh, that'd actually be pretty cool. I'll be down for that. Oh, y'all already got it packed up, so we're ready to go. We have to carry all this back to the station? We're more than enough timber to fix the ties. Now we need to transport it to the station, which will be a bit more involved than I thought. I didn't expect it would be given so much. Mine, waiting here a spell while I round up a few more hands in a Renique, won't be long. I'm glad that went well, and thankfully it seems we won't need to make several trips for the lumber. While we wait, we could get started moving the timber somewhere more accessible. It shouldn't take long if we split the work. London Bridge is falling down for timber. What are a few logs compared to nigh countless crates of labyrinthos? You're definitely right. You will have 2 minutes to complete this task. Should you fail, return to the... Oh. Well, okay, hold on. Where are we going? Alright. Please don't try to fight me. I was like, can I jump with this on? I can. Oh, we're only just carrying it right there? Thought maybe we'll carry it to that train station. I should think this will be enough. That was mighty kind of you to move all that lumber. Sorry we didn't make it back sooner. Those eyes in the background. We'll see to the rest. Thanks. Once we've repaired the tracks, we'll have you on the first train out of town. Ain't that right, Chief? As much as I love to make it so, there aren't any spots available. Yo. You'll have to wait for another one after, I'm afraid. But you'll be riding free of charge. It's the least we can do to repay your kindness. That's fine. Namika and no few others were here long before we arrived. It's only right they go before us. Fair enough. I hope you'll stop by and see the train off. It's a breathtaking sight, I'll let me tell you. And Naito Wiki will be driving. No engineer compares to her, and it's always a treat to watch her work. Okay. The only work we should be worried about is our own, Shinza, and we've still more to do. I'll find somewhere quiet near the station to pass the time. If there's anything else in Shaloni you're keen to see, I'll leave it to you. Okay, thanks. Well, let me check something. Wow, I have not been on top of it finding all of these ether currents. But it's okay. Like I said, I would try to find most of these off stream. And of course, doing the quest for them. We'll handle the rest of the work from here. You just sit tight now. Okay. Any ether currents nearby? There's one east. I could try to grab that real quick. Let me talk to these people real quick. Thanks again for your timely assistance. Won't be long now before the tracks are fixed and you're on your way. It'll be good to have a train running again. I miss the sound of her barreling down the tracks. Yeah. I think I should just keep going straight and I'll probably run into it. Okay, now southeast, so it's a little up. It's just right there. Okay. Come here, my precious. How'd you feel at the sights? Well, they appear to have almost finished. Upon proceeding, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yeah, let's do it. This is a moment of truth.
Glorious grand machine indeed. I hope Namika was able to secure a seat.
Here she comes!
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
Ain't that the truth? Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
Railroads are a somewhat recent addition to Tyrell. As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yasolani. And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to learn. There's always some problem or another to deal with. But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day, our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream.
Like the ambition. Yeah, we're trying to reach all over Tyrell. So even in Tuyolao and Yugo Pacha? Uh-oh. Those things look like...
Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yasolani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
Not another one! You can't be serious.
Gods have mercy.
What is it? Oh.
What in the flying? What's happening?
Oh, the train! Nitobekwe and the others!
My home lies that way as well.
We're going to investigate. Right now!
Zerelja and maybe whatever that new thing is? Oh! It's the technological people, or whatever they are. Dang, they got starships.
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliolal?
Oh, we gotta go back. Oh, yeah. We need to follow that airship. No, I think the Dawnservents are having a lot more work on their hands this time. Both of them. Oh no. It's Ilsabard all over again.
Heavens forfend.
You're here. Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning. The people need our help.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
What the?
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
They're not people? So are they robots? Dang, our beach episode.
Help me, please. Oh.
Oh no.
Bastard!
Wow. You just took out 2 people with no problem.
What did it just do?
What the heck was that? Their ether? Oh, not the younglings. Nice.
Thank you.
Save the things. Just get to safety.
Hey, look at you, Boko Jaja, coming around.
I'll hold the line here. Fall back to the palace.
Quickly! before it's overrun.
Thank you, Bakojaja.
This is simply how I do things now. So, who wants to taste my blade next?
Destroy what you want, but leave the inn alone. Oh, it's a mysterious girl. Our beach episode done took a turn. What is that, Sorelja? He's cyborg-like.
That you should still live.
Sorelja?
By the gods, what has happened to you?
And I see Catarams here.
This is your butchery, isn't it? After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuliolol and surrender of all its territories. Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Oh, give it a try.
Have you gone mad?
No, my ambition remains unchanged. To teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
What has changed you so much, and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve. This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
You have heard my ultimatum.
And you will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
Papa, wait! I should be the one to do this.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Fear not. Ozoralja is strong. He has never been Father's equal in combat.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
They wouldn't kill him here, would they? Ooh. Get him.
Farewell, Sir Olja, my son. And forgive me.
Oh, he was a chump. I figured it was gonna bring him back.
What?
How?
Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed. You retain the vitality of two souls, despite the passing of one. I shall even the odds.
Viper style. Come on. Dang, wow.
Papa?
Oh, man.
Even the blessed are mortal.
Father!
Oh, let me take him on.
You are no match for me.
Murderer. On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title. Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself. Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then will you be his worthy successor?
Why would you say that? He looks so different.
Wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal. Choose your next steps wisely.
Dang, this is not what I was expecting him to go out like. Oh man, you're gonna leave me at that? And then Cataran was just sitting there? Dude. Oh man, that's crazy. So what we're gonna do, guys? What we're doing? We did everything we could. Everything. But it simply wasn't enough. I could scarcely believe my eyes. Could this happen? Father, no, this cannot be. 12, have mercy. No, Papa can't die. He can't. No time for tears. How could this happen? I don't think this is the right time to say London Bridge is falling down. But such a good man.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
Father, please. You can't give up.
Are you there, oh friend?
You think an LB3 will help in this situation?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
Wuk Lamet. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Please, Father, you must save your strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
He's gone. Just silence every time and just... Oh, man. Not enough party members for LB3? Well, how many people we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're right. We're missing 2. If the jazz music started in this scene, I would have been extremely upset. Dang, man. Zoraija and this freaking tech people, wherever they're not even people, mechs, and the mysterious girl, like, Alright, let's make our rounds. We must see the people, assess casualties, as well as any damage done to the city. Yes. If only I'd been more careful. I don't understand. At times like this, we must take the initiative. There will be countless people in need of our help. What can we do now? Gula Jaja was so proud to be succeeded by his children. To think that he would never get to see them carry on his legacy. I know, that's the sad part about it. And the thing is, he was such a good person too. The good people always go. Right, so, Val Wuk Lamet. Val Kohana. I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn, and the Land's Guard has begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all that we can. I thank you for the report. Please inform the guard that they to prioritize such efforts until further notice. See, it's a good thing they work together. The people, I need to help them. We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you. Thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I could count. We'll split up and help all of them. You can count on us. Alphino, Alizé, could you take Bayside Bevy? Krile, Aaronville, the Palace Perimeter. As for you, Anthony, please come to the Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll all meet back here afterwards. Alright, sounds like a plan. So it's just gonna be playing sad music now? I gotta say, I was not expecting Zoraija to actually became our potential main villain. I don't think he's the main villain. I would think that voice that was talking to him is probably our big bad of this expansion. But Zoraija is definitely a top threat, I will say. Can we discuss our payment? We are the warrior of light, an adventurer who's always there. Thank you. I thought I was done for. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader? They say he looked like Zaralja. But that can't be true. Can it? Why would the first promise attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he going to come back? What do we do if he does? I understand your worries and your woes. We're a consultant? Oh no. Thank you, the pain is better now. But I can't stop shaking. Where did they come from? Where did they attack us? Why did they attack us? And why are those things still in the sky? We had peace until Golo Jaja. We were safe, but now... it's okay, I understand. Where are they? Can I see them in the sky? I don't see them. Oh, I see it. It's way over there. Thanks. I think I'm alright. Did you see them? Those soldiers. They look like people, but they killed with no hesitation. If they attack us again, how can we hope to defend ourselves? I don't think they're people. They're either cyborgs, robots. I don't know. It's got to be one of the two. Hold on, I want to take a good look at this starship over here. Thank you, sir. But my husband and son, they were... Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, one more. Where are they at? Here we go. Dang, angered soldier. My thanks. I'll be fine now. But we failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Wuk Lamet, Val Kohana? Ugh, they're not to blame. I understand. I do, but... I need to clear my head. Oh, I didn't even know she was right there the whole time. The ships being in the sky made you uncomfortable? Square need the atmosphere? Oh, I like it. I like that they did something like that because, you know, it gives you the immersion and also the urgency. They're letting you know, like, hey, there's a huge threat that's going on right now. And Tulalau is not the same no more. Which is pretty insane to think about because when you really think about it, is like, you come here, it's all happy, joy, everything's so good. It's like we're on summer vacation, we're on the beach, we're going to do all these fun stuff. And then all of a sudden, this happens. The so-called fun beach episode has turned to a tragic one. I mean, it's kind of cliche, but at the same time, it's effective. I like it. You know, going from like a very happy moment and then all of a sudden, bam, it just hits you hard. Where's the hot springs episode? I think Alize did mean to, I think she mentioned that there was hot springs somewhere. I don't know. Maybe we'll get it later. I attended to as many people as I can. You finished aiding the people around here? Yep. Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children. Younglings. No. Now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are at Talamark? And afterwards, go and find Alize at Bayside Bevy. Okay. Gotta max out the trust first for the beach episode? Or no, the hot spring episode? I can do that. Point me in the right direction. There's a lot of hot springs in Tulo and Yugo? Oh, okay. There is no evidence of sufficient damage from the battle. The fighting did not spread this far, it seems. Interesting. Yeah, see, I just like it. It changed the whole vibe of everything. And that's the reason why I like it. Oh yeah, there's definitely been a battle here. Oh no. Oh, the little baby's crying. Oh, this wreckage. Well, the shops are still open, thankfully, but who were those people? Can I get my tacos? No. Bad time for tacos. The fresh scourge makes on the ground are doubtless the enemy's assault. Yep. Dang. People still crafting though. The enemy! The enemy's right there! The armor! Just kidding. One of them straggled behind. They left one. The shop appears to have withered the chaos, though its wares have been strewed across the floor. Fuka. Gas! The enemy! The port remains unscathed, but the enemy ships continue to loom above. Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely see it. This angle definitely gives that. Alright, let's speak with Alize. I must protect the people. My family, are they safe? I don't know. What happened? What happened? I'll help all of those I could find, and seen them delivered into the Landsguard's care. As many casualties as they are, it would have been worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. And if Zoroja actually meant to harm the people, I mean, look around. The buildings are hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear, to show that he could strike whenever he pleases. But we can discuss that later. How is Lamet? Even after what happened to her father, she's trying so hard to fulfill her duty to the people. Still, everyone has their limits. We need the rest, and soon. You heard the pause? Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gartrique Glim Sands? Well, let's see. Right by her favorite taco place. Let me see, is he still serving even though there's a lot of chaos? Yeah, people are still eating tacos. He's still serving tacos. Those machines that attacked us, where did they come from? Is this city even safe anymore? The founding of the great nation was supposed to be put to an end of war and bloodshed. We don't know how to fight. We weren't trained for this. That's a fair point. I pray that Lok Shakra is safe, or that I could send her a healer to her side. I feel like I should have read some of these dialogue early on.
Steady now. I've brought you medicine. Drink.
Is that the lady?
There you are, Lamet. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Lamet. Lamet!
How could I?
Look at me, Lamati.
Oh, those eyes.
You need rest. You and him both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people... I have to help them.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
I agree.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness. So much for that promise. What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people?
We'll handle this together. You won't save your people by brooding.
You'll stick with me. Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do rather than what I can't.
Thank God the inn is okay.
We've dealt with unfriendly factions before. From Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believed that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. My brother is different. There will be no reasoning with him. He killed our people. Our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight. I must confront Zorolja and kill him.
I'm retiring to Yolal. I'm only helping her for the journey. Getting all this solved and all that. Because I'm pretty sure she has her people in Kohana. Right now, I'm just playing the mentor that is able to be there for her because I've been experiencing these things in the past. I'm fine, just needed a moment to settle my nerves. Thank you for being there for me and for urging me on despite all my sulking. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? So much has happened so quickly, I struggled to make sense of it all. Strange soldiers, those floating ships, the new powers Zorolja commands. Given everything he's done and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong into battle. Not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray. But I will make it my strength. The strength to do what I must. That a girl. That a girl. Right. I'm heading back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Kohana. Could you and the others join us in a while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all to be aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Alize I'll be alright? She's probably at Bayside Bevy. Can I go from here? Nope. It's like, no. Oh, I can. Haha. So I'm guessing we're going to be having our next dungeon soon, and it's going to be one of the strongholds for this place. Oh, dang. She's a lot further than I expected. Oh. I will take the ether crystal over here. Is your second favorite dungeon theme in this? Your second favorite dungeon theme is the 97 dungeon? Ooh. Ooh, sounds like it's juicy. Well, I definitely look forward to that. Okay. There was one theme song that I heard in like every trailer for DawnTrail, and I am very excited to hear it full on because I heard it and I was like, wow, this sounds amazing. Wherever this is, I need to hear it. Probably the 100 dungeon. 97 is really good. Very different from 5. Okay. Oh, Alize would run into one of these. Let me take a look at it real quick before we get into cutscene. Oh, it's got a gun. Oh, you're back. By that, I take it to mean Lamet is feeling better? She needs to be strong for the people of Krile. I understand that. But she doesn't have to do it alone. So, if she intends to fight, then we fight. Together. That's right. That said, wish I knew exactly what we were up against. Pick up the pieces. It's clearly not a person, but it doesn't look like any automation or magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far wide as you've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before? Would you mind taking a closer look? You may yield some clues as to Zorojaw's new powers. At first, I assumed they were soldiers in armor, but when I cut them down, it became clear that it wasn't the case. Well, this guy's London bridges fell down. Examine the fallen soldier. Okay. Oh, it's Drim's favorite theme, if that's the case. Ooh. Let's expect the helmet first. In place of where eyes or a mouth might be, you see a strange sigil on the front of its helm. From a distance, it appears to be simple armor, but upon closer inspection, its construction is quite intricate. The material from which it's made is unclear, and you see no signs of a power source. Yeah, I figured the weapon. The general shape of this weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests it's far more advanced than anything you've seen before. So, what do you think? It's unlike anything I've ever seen. It looks like a person, but it's clearly mechanical. Yeah. But we already kind of concluded that she was wondering if I've seen it before, so no, I haven't. Indeed. While it resembles a person, its features that make it uncanny. The lack of face, not least of all, Did you see any sign of a power source? Yeah, I think so. Maybe in the chest? This probably doesn't run on ceruleum or anything other conventional fuels. I tried channeling ether into its ether earlier, but there was no response. It would seem that the rule is out as an arcane entity. Oh, I just thought about it. Earlier when they were sucking out those 2 orbs out of that lady, maybe those are 2 power sources that they were taking. Because I know that the game established two pieces of lore. Like, the first time it introduced ether, and ether is born within our bodies and it's in the world, it's everywhere. And then there was another one that was established in Endwalker, and that was Dynamis. Dynamis was added into the lore after we discovered all of the things that was happening with I forgot what it was called. But pretty much making everyone go berserk and go crazy and all that. What if those are the 2 things that they grabbed out of them? They grabbed out the ether and they grabbed out the Dynamis, and both of them is their power source to allow them to be able to control these mechanical things, or allow them to have all these crazy advanced technology. I don't know, crazy brain theory going on right here, but it's just something I was just thinking about. It's completely lifeless now, a far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. Even the material it's made of is a mystery. Rather than a metal, it's more akin to stone. Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently? We have in the Sky Deeps and Notes. That's right, the glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. And while the soldiers are a different color, the warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. And so does those starships. Very much like it. There has to be a connection. Let's share our observation with the others when we gather at the sun perch. Yep, sounds like a plan. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. My theory brain is just going crazy. It's definitely a new threat, but is it potentially the new threat that Meteon's seen? Or is it like something completely different? Like, is it another type of Garlemald, but it's from like a distant land, or perhaps maybe even from another world? Gotta do story and find out. Yeah, that is true. That's just how I am. A lot of times I just blabber on just to come up with theories and stuff. Maybe I will call it, you know, in a sense. Be like, I called it, you know, so I put it on record. Looks like everyone is here already.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
Oh, is it the rest of our crew?
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Oh, it's our crew. It's gotta be. Scions. Let's go. Graha, Estinian, Thancred, Urianje, Yushtola.
Greetings, everyone.
Graha! In Yushtola.
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
Yeah.
All is well in the Annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
That's good.
Following the changing of Dawnservants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors.
The translation, all the taco places were closed due to unforeseen circumstances.
Thanks to Wuk Lamet, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise.
Right, makes sense. These two are like experts in this stuff.
It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawnservent addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold?
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession.
Right.
At
Get more
the end
information.
of which, I was able to hear the tale from Gulul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
it led to another reflection.
Reflection? Like a whole nother world?
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter.
Wait, so it led to like a whole different world. Oh, that one makes sense because like nothing in this world is even made for that mechanical stuff. Like that technology, it doesn't even exist in this world. So it had to come from a new reflection, one that we haven't seen before.
I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jaja. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
Good, an echo. That will shake some things up.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allagan, or Mahi, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
South Sea Islanders? Alo Alo? Oh.
7 hells! What did you do?
Nothing.
An earthquake?
None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? Nay, this is different.
Wait, is Krile from this other world?
Now, hold on. Why would you...
You just pulled it out of his pocket?
Now, what's this?
What is this? Who are you?
Though it never opened again, Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the Void. We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact, either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important, so Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Sharlayan and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
Yup.
the earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself.
You know, it kind of makes sense because Krile, that name, if I remember correctly, I think that's from another Final Fantasy game, but I always thought of it as, you know, their version of Krile.
Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this. But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces that assailed Tuliolo. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers looked like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory.
Right. Yeah, Final Fantasy V. I knew it was one of the classic ones.
On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit, you believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but it was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
Right.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zorolja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections, but what of my home? What's become of it?
Yeah. I was just thinking he would probably be worried about it. We're going to find out. This looks like a job for the Scions of the 7th Dawn. I don't think it's a good thing to say that. I'm gonna go with the first one. You gotta go easy on them.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
Right.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Yes, please.
Huh. Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zorolja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city.
Right.
As such, I shall remain in Tuliolol. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
Okay.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we're prepared for the worst.
Alrighty.
I wish to go to the dome.
Yeah, you better. It makes sense for you to.
As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
In that case, please let me come too.
You want to see your home?
I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the dome crew.
Sure. I want you to come.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
Yeah, I totally wanted Graha to come as well.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
I agree.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
He's supposed to come at the start. I know, he's supposed to come to all of our adventures. What the heck, Graha? But we got him now. That's all that matters. He's here with us now. It's good to see you. Okay. This talk of reflection is perplexing, to say the least. I would be glad for your help in understanding and overcoming this crisis. It's embarrassing to think how Zorojak caught me unaware, but I have no doubt that the bastard came to kill me. I reckon he would have succeeded were it anyone else. Who would have thought him taking that key would lead to all of this? Yeah. We'll find a way to breach the dome that will make sure everyone inside is safe. Please be safe. Oh, no worries. Another reflection eroaches upon our own. But how? And why now? I struggle to believe I am from another reflection. I wonder, does this mean my soul is thinner than a native of the source? Oh, that is right. Oh, snap. Yeah. Surely not. Your Stola would have noticed. Gods, there's so much I don't understand. My head ripe to burst. Yeah. That is right. Everyone who's not part of the source, their ether is a lot thinner. I fear we need to know more if we're to defend against another assault. I agree. I'm indebted to Ojaka for overseeing our operations in my absence. I will endeavor to make myself as useful as I can here. And you are, and I'm sure you will. I heard this taco reflection and did a double take. A taco reflection, really? I know what I must do now. Okay, together as one. Okay, I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join, Anthony? Sure. While you handle that, Arenville and I will see the provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Lance Guard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. You could see to the Repleasant Quarter and Bayside Bevy. Alize and I will split to the rest of the city between us. Alright. More dialogue? No, same stuff. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and head out of here and try to see what we could do. I think I might end up going in this dungeon as... Well, let me see what my party is going to be before I decide what my class is going to be for this dungeon. I'm not going to try to understand what is happening. Yeah, Zanotto, this is deep stuff, so you're more likely not going to know what's going on. But yes, that is the guy from the Crystal Tower. That just gives you even more reason to, hey, keep it going. Because eventually you'll understand everything that's happening here. And why everything's such a big deal. And why the guy from the Crystal Tower's here. I believe in you. I totally believe in you. Dumbfounded farmer. If Tuyolao falls to the enemy, what will happen to us, to our homes, our farms, everything we worked so hard to build? Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Wuk Lamet is planning to address the people, but what does the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Oh, I'm pretty sure there's a lot. I think it's best for you to go. Really? The Dawnservents have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they prepared to carry on? And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It will be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to do. I still can't believe we were attacked. For a mercy, my family was spared. I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand Wuk Lamet is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. Person does not need to be persuaded to attend address. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, this person's bursting in tears. Please, leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Maybe if you make it to the address, it might be able to help you out. Gula Jaja is slain, and yet Wuk Lamet and Koana still fight for our nation? For us? Very well. If they would speak, the least I could do is listen. Here we go. Cheerful? Well, this one probably has optimism. Checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I have no doubt that Wuk Lamet and Koana will share similar sentiments at their address. Nice. Despairing alpaca herder. Oh, they are all curled up. It's not safe here. Not anymore. Could try to leave Toral, but where else there to go? You look like a well-traveled sort. Please! I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Toral is beyond the enemy's reach. What are the lands across the salt? I know. Even if I ran, I know I regret it in the end. I love Toral. This is my home. I know the Dawnservents will give their lives to defend her. Well, put my faith in them. Listen to what they have to say. Cool. Alright, where's our next destination? Right there. Okay, is there an ether current around here or etherite? Yeah, up here. I kind of figured it wasn't going to be that soon we're going to run to the dungeon and all that. I mean, we got to make sure that the people is all good. Understand everyone's woes. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I will need to be ready. Wuk Lamet and Koana mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. Well, maybe you should just go to their address and see. They're going to strike back at the enemy? So their resolve is to face this? Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. Alright, I'll go hear what they have to say. Stockpile and citizen? I think this person might be good. I need to stock up on food and medicine as much as I can. And what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Everything alright here? Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do in too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out there and get here and find somewhere to safe. Okay, I understand. Wuk Lamet wants to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan. Then I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Okay. Resting rate, okay. Oh. You okay? Phew. Cleaning up is tiring work. You've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now, it's tough for everyone, but Tuyolal won't succumb to this. With the new Dawnservent to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? What are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. Are they still? Oh yeah. It's even cooler at night to look at them. I see. It will put my mind at ease to learn something, anything, of the threat we face. Alright then, I'll go to the wing walk. Thank you, I feel better already. And likely better still once I hear what the Dawnservants have to say. Need to drink some water. I had to drink some water. You know, I tend to forget every single time I play this and read the dialogue and all that. I tend to always forget how taxing it is to read out loud. My mouth gets so dry, and then it starts to be all like really weird, and I'm just like, all right, I gotta drink some water. I go through this cup quickly. Where's the water? Right here. It's right here. I just go through so much of it so quickly. I'm guessing several more cutscenes are gonna play in sequence. Okay, so all y'all here. A few questions, more like a bleeding broadside of them, took me back to me time with Galov. It did. Charlian scholars, I swear. I was just discussing the gate to the Golden City with Cataram. He has been patiently answering my few questions. Oh, that's where he was. Did you not see Alizé on your way here? No? Thank you again for spreading word of our address. I fear those who needed assurance most would not have been present otherwise. It seems Krile and Erenville have yet to return, still busy making preparations for our expedition, I presume. It looks like you brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alizé had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. Bro, she's still doing this? Oh no, this girl. She is such a trip. My apologies for involving you all in Tirali's affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tiral, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zeralja, his army pose a threat not only to Tiral, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. That's right. Thank you. I don't expect you had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Anthony. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Their father raised them well. That he did.
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawnservent, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zorolcha.
Zorolcha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zorolja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, Boko Jaja.
Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that.
Silly.
What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight? We fight! We fight! We're Tuliolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliyola!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuli-Yolal.
You are the beating heart of our nation, each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Strong duo right there. And Boko Jaja coming in with the encouragement. Oh yeah, love to see it. That was an arousing speech, was it not? Let us do our part and ensure that the Dawnservants can fulfill their promise to the people. I agree. I'm glad to see so many people came. I wasn't sure how many I would have won over, so I decided to keep at it. Oh, well, it's good. The people of Krile have come together for this fight. We must endeavor not to fail them. It's inspiring to see such diverse people rally as one. I agree, it is. She did well. Very, very well. Listening to Wuk Lamet and Kohana, I was reminded of my time as the first. You know, it's funny you say that because I was thinking the same thing. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of Crystarium in like a manner. And through their deeds, they answered me. The people of Krile, too, will rise to the occasion. This, I can tell. I look forward to the day when peace is restored in Krile. There's so much I wish to see. Like the tacos over there. I haven't got to try a taco yet. Oh, Graha, you got to try the tacos. Really? They're that good? Yes, so good. Oh, well, I'll have to give me one. Don't worry, man. We're definitely going to get one after all this is over. We haven't had any either. I know we haven't. But what about the one for the feet? That was a good taco. But the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuk Lamet that... There you all are. Ah, Lamachi. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I asked for. That's good. Right then, let's get going. We leave from Shaktaral Skygate. London Bridge is falling down. For how long? Not that long. Only that we made ourselves, which doesn't count. Oh, really? I say it. Well, alright, fine. If you say it doesn't count, sure. But vacation makes you make your own food. Well, there's been sometimes I'll go on a vacation and it makes me have to have my own food. You know, make your own dish. But the vacation has turned into something else. It's turned into work at this point. We should have everything we need for the expedition. From food to medicine to gear. It's quite amazing how much you can fit in Erenville's rucksack. True. The dome appears to lie well beyond Shaloni. A good thing we have Erenville to guide us. Yeah, Shaloni isn't exactly a short distance from Shaloni. If the train isn't operating, we'll need to consider another means of travel. Koana and Kataram will continue to manage affairs at the palace. Once I've inspected the dome, I will join them to make preparations against further incursions. Even from afar, I can sense something isn't right about that dome. Really? As Lamachi says, let's stay vigilant. Whoop. Everyone here is good? This is it, my friends. We go strike down Zoroja and secure peace for Toyolao. We'll be passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Oh, there's some mecha people out there? Can I fight them out in the wild? Because I want to fight just to try it out. Oh yeah, many more are in the sky. The Lance Guard has told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession, took to looming overhead. A display of force, like the vessels of Tuyolao. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It's a perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Anthony and I know a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. Erenville, Alize, and Anthony will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone has finished, let us reconvene at Shaloni Station. We can start with Hasatwani. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kimaka should be able to tell us a few things. Here we go again with the names and all that. And the music. Well, I guess this place did come into relevancy for the story. Even though it felt like filler at first. The people of the wilds are brave indeed to remain here and those ships overhead. That is true. Everything seems in order at a glance. So this region has its own peacemaking keeping force. Yeah? Oh, it's you two. And I'll be Wuk Lamet as well. You're Sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Asosawahi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we spread thin and haven't looked into Shishiswazi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? This is true, and the people there are in danger. I worry about other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to the Mihewada-san. I'll accompany Aaronville, so see you all in a while. Alright. Be careful, you two. We're honored that Val Wuk Lamet should visit us personally. Please, take care of out there. Will do. How did I beat you here, Wuk Lamet? And I'll clear it this way. Wow, look at that dome. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Is there one inside this building? Yes. There we go. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Walika and the others are out investigating. They confirmed that Nikita is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the Dawn appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those disembarked in Ishalani. What a mess. Just after we finished fixing the tracks. Oh, a mechanical soldier. The mechanical soldier shows no signs of life. It appears to have been run through with a pole arm. How goes it, Walk? Ah, so that's the way of it. Good thing he showed up when he did. Ah, I figured it would be you. Makes sense. Anthony, you came. As you can see, we're doing all right. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. Astinian. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had a chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those Ishalani. We haven't heard from anyone there. Oh, Namika is, well. Oh, thank goodness Astinian. You heard about the spearman as well. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone's spreading more gossip about me? Talk of how I saved the town's travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Gulojaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zoroja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You going to help her, I assume? Yep, of course. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I will remain in Saloni and keep an eye on things. That's good. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kohana. Kohana? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am. And you're Zakawa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone safe here. Absolutely! If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Saloni after all. Anthony can attest to that. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Glad to hear it. We'll leave Saloni in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. You too, man. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and join the others. Let's go. Leave me alone, cactus. There we go. I heard from Wuk Lamet that Asinian was here. With him to watch over them, the people of Saloni will have naught to fear. I agree. Braha and I visited the settlements west of here. Thankfully, there was no damage or casualties to speak of. The dome is absolutely massive. What manner of kingdom do you suppose he claims within its borders? Only one way to find out. Okay, all of here is safe, but the animals are unsettled by the recent events. Makes sense. It seems the people of Saloni are safe. What a relief. It seems those soldiers only appeared in the springs. Could they have been after the Ceruleum? Oh, the Ceruleum might help power them too. You might be onto something. Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Saloni. The Hasaru here were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of an exceedingly high concentration of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal, which, approaching it, we must exercise all caution. And how are we supposed to get inside? If Zoroja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Shaktral, a railing, which operates the train between Saloni and Yishaloni. And Macaroni, the third one that nobody seems to mention. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside, part of it outside? That seems to be the case, yes. While we were only observed from the afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever is inside. But as you expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what become of the passengers who went to Yeshaloni? Wuk Lamet's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yeshaloni. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all things. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we are to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zaraja wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuyolao. By charging it head on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eyes on me. She crazy? Why is she saying that? A bold strategy, I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow. And we have just that. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Whoa, you sure, buddy? Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were that the train's in one piece, and now you want it to turn into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads around running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we really fall, like really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see it to myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment. If we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. There's no change in her mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. Oh, you two a thing? I didn't know that. We'll keep your wife safe, we promise. We won't leave you with any sorrows to drown, never fear. Nah, we'll just go with the first one. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. Aww. It'll be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Well, at least it'll go down as the legendary train that saved Tehran. That it will. But first, we've got work to do, so she'll look the part. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything that I can do to help, you'll need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs to be doing over at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuyolao and inform Koana of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. Oh, already? The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Okay. To use this train as an explosive is a brazen plan. We'll have but one attempt, so we have to be best make it count. The ship seems content to remain waiting in the sky, so let us take this opportunity to do what we can and prepare. I hope Namika is safe. Well, we'll have our plan. Now let's finish this train and blast our way into the dome. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. We'll make this plan work. See if we don't. Putting plans into locomotion. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zorajal will not strike Tuyalau in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuyalau, and it will give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him. So, he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more than likely to put Tuyalau in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulged Zoralja at least until Tuyalau has shored up its defenses. Right, we charge him from the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time, Kona will find a way to fortify Tuyalau. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. London Bridge is falling down for the train. Alright. Fluff dialogue? Fluffy? Fluff dialogue? Where to begin? Everyone's hard at work on the train. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Yep. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the rite of succession. Would you happen to know a few who will be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? Let's see now. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with all abroad to defend them off, it'll be over in an instant if they manage to get just one good hit on the Cerulean tanks. According to eyewitness, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I've a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who can handle that? Wakivo. A master carpenter from Okohano. Hey, I'll be willing. We'll be glad to have them. No objections from me, just be sure to not forget their traditional greetings. But we'll need more than just a carpenter. We will want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that's need moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Fortune Time is not gonna help. Zomar War, yep. Zomar War would be perfect. It would be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yokoi. I'm sure he'll be willing to help. You're friends with the Yokoi? I'll be damned. We will not want for strength with help like that. Next, I'll need an outfit to train with some powerful weaponry on its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Bogas from Kawana for everyone. Let's install ballistas on the train. Big ones. Let's do that one. Guns, eh? While they'll be suitable in theory, it's no ordinary craftsman's to hit flying target. So we'll need something that doesn't require a level of skill and precision. But weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. So then it'll be the second one. Perhaps I can be assistance. The Crystarium employ etheric cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adapted for your train. While I do not conceive them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fortune Time can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon will require fire aspect crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as miners over at the springs can help with that. Then if I can leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I should get to start drawing up the schematics. Dang, Graha, you got that all memorized? Right then, I secure us the smiths. Interesting that he even got that all memorized. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shinswa is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Alright. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consolidation. Now, let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. The plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some help from among our friends back in DawnTrail. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shinswa over at the southeast. Okay. Oh, there's Alize and Krile. And Graha. Huh. It's a shame Sid and his engineers aren't here to help. If they were here, I expect they will turn it into a flying train. You know what? Now that you mention that, that is true. Shinswa, how come they haven't been involved in the MSQ for a while? Oh well. Shinswa has given me a list of materials. We'll see it to it that they have everything they need. Like, it's kind of a shame that Sid has not been involved in the story for quite some time. He showed up for a little bit in Endwalker, and that was it. Right, time to put my knowledge gained to the first to use. Alright, I'll come to you in just a second. I see this ether current. As soon as Sid gets killed off in every Final Fantasy, the game, the better. You never met Sid you like. You never met a Sid that you like? Really? What? Not even Final Fantasy XIV Sid? That was a good Sid. Nero should be running things? Now you're just being funny. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Yeah. Etheric cannons? Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I can take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? Sure, that's fine. Great. You're friends with Lamet, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you crystals that you're after, it's her. Oh, okay. Well, that is actually helpful. Let's go. I wonder how close we are to getting this dungeon, because I'm beginning to get the vibe of... I'm beginning to get that Mount Gulk and Ethereal Sea vibe from this. I'm getting that. But it's way too soon for it. Way too soon. So maybe they're trying to do that moment early on and not do it later. At least that's what I'm getting at the current moment. I'm not gonna lie, I am getting pretty tired, but I want to keep it going though. Oh, Anthony, what brings you around these parts? I need a good miner for some materials. The Pier's fire crystals, you say? Yeah. I think I heard tell about them before, but what was that about? Could do up to the cutscene? Yeah, I will see where we're going. Like, if we're getting close to the dungeon, I don't mind it. I will keep going until we pass the dungeon. But, if it ain't, then yeah, I'll probably do it after the cutscene. Oh, hey, ether current. Now I remember. Cyril allow analysts. What? You can find them in the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest analysts. Nothing you can handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Aaronville thinks so highly of you. Oh, you're actually coming with me, okay. That's actually good, because I was beginning to think that you were just gonna always be there. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often that you see the bigger, dominating sort, and that's what you need. What you will have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, establish yourself as a threat that's known to draw out the leader. Oh, okay. Well, that's no problem. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Okay. Oh, these are the bombs, isn't it? The bombs that are ceruleum infused. Okay. No signs of your prey. Perhaps you have a better look than the south. Or this guy wants to fight. Come on. Nope. Oh, dang it. Well, I can just run. I do like that song. That's like probably the... Oh, well, hey, there we go. This is probably like the best version of the environment theme songs. Like battle theme songs. Whoa, is this the big one? It looks pretty big. Alright, 6 seconds. And we're going ham. Alright, we're going in. You're lucky. Get out of here. Give me my reward. There we go. But yeah, I definitely think this is probably the best field battle theme. It's just very, very catchy. Leave me alone. Oh, lordy. Amazing, you dealt with the beast in no time at all. Yeah, give me just a second. We got company here. As she's just sitting there. Yeah, don't mind me. Could be over in a jiff. Alright. What were you saying? Amazing. You need the crystals to deliver to Shinzwa. I'll see that he gets it. Cool. There you go. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he grumbled if I knew I was asking this, please take care of it. Oh, Elispicia? Anyway, I'll be best to be on my way, and you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wuk Lamet heading for the station. Oh, well, hello there, Anvil. Taking care of the crystals, have you? Things proceed to space here, too. That's good. No. Shinzwa told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it. I'm idle for a moment and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Erenville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about your time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mom starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right. Let's return to the helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Yeah, this is a combined unit moment. Thanks for making the track here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuyolal, I had been wondering if there was odds I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valkona, I leaped out at the chance to do my part. Oh, that's good. Peace will be restored. Then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gorfalor does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there is nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Yes, let's get to it. This song again? The Disney song, bro. Very cheesy, but I like it. It's just the fact that Soken actually went Disney-fied on us. And it worked day and night every day. All right, everyone. That'll do it. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons, and we'll have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Hear, hear. We love Terrell, and we love you, Wuk Lamet. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Cool. And it's nighttime again. Where my squad at, first off? I don't think it really matters. Let's keep it going. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, my friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. Level 97. All aboard. Alright, well, my gunbreaker's not level 97, so we're going Viper. From here on out, we won't be stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now will be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. I mean, I think I'm pretty good on preparations and all that. Wait for engineers to finish working on the train? Yep. I'm definitely waiting.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Finished at last!
Wow, look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Looks ridiculous.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
The Dawn Blazer? Okay, it's definitely blazing.
Amazing!
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
Okay then. Am I ready for this cutscene? I guess.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
Yeah, you did. This is the toughest locomotive I've ever seen. Let them try and stop us in this. It's a shame we have to blow her up. Yeah, let's go with the first one. Gotta get them hyped up, you know?
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep. You won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
Oh yeah, let's go.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
Vanish.
Graha with the magic tricks, okay.
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
Loser. I thought we were gonna have a turret section or something.
No, you don't.
Have care! They switched to firearms!
Oh dear.
Raha, jump!
Oh, that would have exploded. Don't worry, I got y'all. I got you. That's what I would have said.
Erenville, I need you to take over for me.
Ooh, okay. Ooh. Look at me, effortlessly just taking them out. Get out of here.
End of the line, everyone!
Awesome.
Oh, that was too close.
That was pretty cool. I like that. Oh, Aaronville.
Still alive, Aaronville?
Mostly.
Everyone good? Cool. Oh, they definitely set up base.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Yeah, they did really good with the animation here. It was insane. Really? Graha was doing some work and redeemed himself. I thought Graha was always doing a good job. Oh, Vanguard. Okay, that's the name of this dungeon. Well, what did Graha do that upset you? Alright, dialogue time. The rest is up to you now. I can make my own way back, so don't worry about me. Take care and good luck. I'll remain out of sight until the fighting is over. At the risk of repeating myself, try not to do anything reckless. Same to you, buddy. Same to you. Time for command BGM 200. Ooh. Well, I definitely want the music up. He told Krile to go on the... Oh, that's right. For him to stay behind. Okay, that makes sense. The idea of venturing into enemy territory is daunting, but I believe I'm ready. Or as ready as I'll ever be. There's no way Zaraja will be able to ignore our explosive entrance. Yeah, he's definitely got our attention. Just a little further and we'll be inside the dome. Yep. We couldn't have made it this far without the train. Let us see it we go to the rest of the way. Yep. Alright, well, let's form this party. So, yeah, I think this is actually good. It's like the game already knows what I want. I would like to have Alize in the party. I really do. But I feel like this is more like Krile's story. So I'm gonna have her in it, obviously. Especially considering that Krile hasn't been in the trust system in a long time. Much less not at all. Say sorry to Tashi. Sorry, Tashi. No. Alright, here we go. I'm ready for this dungeon and this music. Let's do it. I'm so ready. Oh. Oh yeah, it is one of the trailer songs. Okay, but is it the one I like? Is the question. Oh, my portrait. Oh well. Vanguard is under attack. Vanguard is under attack. All units prepare. Let's get inside quickly. Oh, it is! Oh. I so like this song. Yeah, this song's so good. Oh, there's another move. Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm probably gonna need a... Okay. Is a remix of his own music? Oh, it is! It is a remix of the Zone song. Dude, the remix is so much better than the actual Zone.
Allow me.
Try this!
Allow me.
Cool. Enemy sighted. R7 sentries. Prepare to engage. Boy, Zorajal holds commands over all of this? Well, that's... didn't take long. Uh-oh. Can I just be in between? Yep. Yeah, Soken being able to do so many different genres is insane. Like, he's masterful at it. Cool. Cool. Yeah, this is definitely the song that I noticed in the trailer and fell in love with it. This is not at all like Garleans or the Alligans. I dare say we've seen it's not that we've seen like this before. Okay.
Hold on. Now I'll show you.
Perfect. All right, first boss, let's go. Vanguard Commander R8. No doubt it's as swift as the others. Have care. What the heck is this? Wait, hold on. Interesting. That was close. Was that a blade just now? Such speed. Oh, really? It's okay. Whoa. So you just gotta step out of it. That's not too bad. I got time. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, no, that's okay. I wonder, what if I were to... Ah, you can. Okay. So you can still stand in the middle of the mechanic. You just gotta dodge it from where it will actually attack. Oh, shoot. I looked at chat for a second. Nice. Let's keep moving. Oh, my treasure. Vanguard is striking. Okay, we're good. Depends, sometimes the middle isn't safe. Okay, I see. Here they come. Let them come. So, like, it's a trial and error thing. You probably just have to pay attention to all the AoEs, make sure that it is safe or not.
Hold still.
Go. Depends on what side he summons the blade on. Okay, I see. I'm gonna have to test it out a little bit more in future runs. Everything appears to be made the same strange substance. This place just keeps getting stranger and stranger. Let's get moving. Whoa! This is a really cool dungeon, so I'm curious what the other dungeons will end up being like, because we still got 2 more after this. Because I thought like this type of dungeon would not show up until close to the end, or at the end actually. And 2 experts? That is true, yeah, 2 experts as well. But I would think the experts will stick to tradition. We'll have one that's more towards like the world itself, like whatever represents the expansion, and then one that's probably referencing one of the raids from the last expansion. Not last expansion, but 2 expansions before. But I don't know, that's just what I've noticed of the last, what Shadowbringers and Endwalker end up doing. The experts are fun. Well, I hear they're challenging and fun. But I always like doing dungeons. That's like one of my favorite things to do in this game. Whoa, what the heck is that? Wait, Slain, is that something? Oh no, I can't remember which is which sometimes. Well, what do we have here? Another hunk of metal for the scrap pile. Dang, protector. Okay, big AoE coming in. Careful, it makes it ready to strike. Okay. What manner of weaponry is this? Just keep dodging. Okay, wow. I'd rather not get shocked if anything. Keep in mind of the barriers. Okay. The air is thick. The lightning ether. Thanks, Graha. Oh, whoa, what? Was there something? Okay. I missed a mechanic somewhere. Okay, this is gonna be a very interesting one. Motion sensitive bombs are affecting me? So you gotta be stopping around that time, okay. Oh, you can't even attack. Okay, okay, I get it. Okay, so you can't even attack too. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I'm going in. Sorry. Graha, thank you. I'm over here trying to do DPS. Oh, those are new white maze spells. Oh, I just went into my burst phase. Huh. How? That was too easy. How much further, I wonder? Oh, scouting. Yeah, this is actually... Yeah. It must have went in my inventory. Oh well. Damn it all. Power cross bridge. Release the beast. We stopped them here. Walls, huh? Hum with energy? Let's deal with this quickly and get going. Yeah, I should. I think I only did that because recently some people were telling me to put it on there. But I think I'll turn it back off. Well, not recently. It was like before DawnTrail. It starts on. Okay. Get out of here. That nonsense.
Hold on.
There. Now I'll show you.
Cool. Oh, we've seen this area in the live letter. Send in reinforcements. The commander will not tolerate failure. They're growing desperate. Yeah.
Allow me. There. Back off.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out like the best positioning for all my Viper abilities. I mean, right now it's not too bothersome, but like eventually, maybe whenever I get to do harder content with this class, I might need to figure out a better positioning. Okay, that's tank gear. Pershing hostiles. Resistance is feudal. Yeah, whatever. Sure thing. Typical dialogue for you futuristic folks. I'll let them handle that. I'm taking this guy by myself. Let's go. Nah, cancel that. Don't be doing no AoE.
Allow me.
Oh, the tank gear is actually the robot gear that everyone... Okay, that's cool. I do like that. The way it looks is interesting. That just means I'm gonna have to grind this dungeon out for it. Okay, more tank gear. Oh, an actual person? That such a serious breach should be allowed, but it ends now. No. Xander the Snake Skinner. Oh wait, it's someone different. Oh, I thought it was... We redeem our honor with your lives. Oh, for a second I thought it was like the guy that was taking care of Krile. This is their leader? Something's not right about this. Yeah, that's what I'm probably will end up doing. You truly believe yourselves as a match for us? The audacity. On your knees. Okay, you gotta be wary of that. You still stand. Impressive. Oh. Yeah, we were a bit too close there.
Allow me.
Know your place. You still stand. Yep. How? How could you? Ugh. Yeah, that can't be it. Oh, over already. I knew it. Alright, no more games. It's the same as Zorja. That was no resurrection magic. I call on the soul of the serpent, the great devourer. Give me the strength to destroy our enemies. Oh, on your guard, everyone. What is that? You'll pay for your sins and made me. A transformation. It's unlike the chimeras of Alag. I'll tear you limb from limb. What is this? Oh, okay. And in reverse. Yep. No more games. Okay, back to the first mechanics. Oh, shoot. I did not see that. Does he? Ah, so he does like a backslash with it. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming it's always on the curve side. Yeah. Yeah, it's always on the curve side, and then it repeats, but on the opposite end. Okay. Nice. Well, that was very fun. I like that dungeon. Probably my favorite dungeon so far. And the mechanics were very fun to understand too. Sorry, Alize. If I can have all of you with me, I would. That was the most unexpected transformation. What was that by the end? Is that what you said? Hold on, I'll get it again. Now, to see what's inside the dome. Right, let's get moving. He was more snake than man by the end. Yeah. New weapons. Hold on. Oh, okay. And you can't glam it. Not glam it, but you can't change the color of it. That's fine. Yeah, I checked to see what she says. I usually just come back and see it. Cool. Alright, let's continue.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yassulani, and yet it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining.
Dang. In a short time,
to where
too?
had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yassulani, can it?
Carriages found. Oh, they done changed the name of it. So I'm guessing this is the third zone song. Not third song, fifth zone song. Okay. But dang, I remember seeing this in the live letter, but wow, just seeing it in person is even crazier looking. There was no sensation of passing into a different world. This could be a reflection, could it? This is Yassulani? I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Oh, we get to hear the night theme. What's happened here? I was prepared for something strange, but this? It's like another world. I don't understand. Level 98. Things keep getting stranger and stranger. This is the least favorite map? Really? Well, I guess I'll be judging that in the near future, because right now I think this is the best place for us to end things. Very best place to end it. But, yo, that dungeon? By far my most favorite dungeon. And the music was definitely the song that I loved that was in the trailer. In terms of the music for this zone, this one I'm like, okay, I get what they were going for. The night theme I can understand. The day one, I need to hear a little bit more of the day one before I make any other judgments. I kind of do like it. Yeah, just listening to here, I kind of do like it. But I want to hear a little bit more of it, let it sit into me a little bit more before I make a final decision, obviously. Matter of fact, while we're here, can I attune? Where's the nearest ether? Let's wait until we get to the next ether, right? So I can at least attune to that. The land of Levin. The day is bad, just saying. Doesn't make sense. That tower? Was it always there? No, definitely not. Nor the wall over there. The material's not something we use in Krile. It's closer to what we saw at the gate to the Golden City, for those mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure could possibly have been built in such short time. And I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location. Or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Let's take a look around then. London bridges went down in the Vanguard. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to try to get to the Aetheryte first before I call it a complete night, you know? Because, you know, it'll be good to be able to teleport back here. Axebeak? Oh, I want to fight it, but we're very low on time. Let's keep it rolling. I haven't seen anyone so far. I recognize the lay of the land. It's definitely Yusalani, and yet this place is unnatural in a way I've never seen before. The place is isolated by the dome, yet the skies are heavy with thunderclouds. The air oversaturated with lightning aspect ether. I know, I said last night that I would stop at one point, but kept going, and here I am doing it again. It looks like a station, train station, doesn't it? That must be Yusalani Station, where the passengers disembarked. And perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. I wonder, did it even been added on here yet? No, it hasn't. I gotta find an ether current first before it will even add it. There might be one right over here next to this. They usually have it pretty close by here. The Aetheryte is a Tolari design. It's fallen into total disrepair, almost as if it's been used in decades. Oh my goodness, I got another theory coming up. Could that explosion that created the dome fast forward time? Amidst enormous alien structures, we have more familiar sights like this station. This is the water tower for trains, isn't it? Yup. Let's see. Alright, here's our first ether current here. Wow, that looks very ominous, but also cool looking at the same time. Dang. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? I think that's actually a good spot to go ahead and try to say, all right, here we go. This is a good ominous way to end it. Yeah, we can stop here for real. For realsy this time, we will stop here. I will talk to Wuk Lamet whenever we get back next time. As of right now, let's really call it a night, because I am getting beat here. And I gotta savor in everything that just happened. Yeah, as long as I attuned, I should be good. As long as I attuned, that's what I was aiming for. Well, guys.